GP.
Oh, we can just waltz in here anyway? Okay. February 24th, Police Department, Chief's Office.
Oh, just saw him playing piano, okay.
Whoa. Where am I?
At the chief's office, silly. At least that's what it said on the door.
Check out that pipe organ. That's real, isn't it?
Hey, I used to take organ lessons in kindergarten.
Good for you, Emma.
They used to call me Little Miss Bach. I thought I was a genius until they tried teaching me notes.
Oh!
Let's see. I can never remember where C was. Let's see.
No. Oh my god. Did you seriously just do that?
I did. I couldn't help myself.
I hate you so much. I hate you so
You gotta put that in there.
No, but God, I hate you.
Oh, what the fuck? Where were you? Where were you hiding?
Oh, it's you two. Chief Gant! He put that paper he was reading in his desk. So, righto. Have you been swimming lately? No, I haven't. I've been kind of busy lately. I can appreciate that. I've had my hands full too, with Mr. Marshall's misconduct and Lana's provocative statement. Provocative statement? Oh, you mean about the forged evidence. 2 years have passed since that incident. My, how time flies! See that big picture on the wall over there?
No, I don't.
That's a picture of Lana, Neil, and me! So, this is Mr. Marshall's brother, Prosecutor Neil Marshall. We took it to commemorate our work together. Something's not right with this picture. I can't quite seem to put my finger on it, though.
Is it because of the trophy? Because it looks different from it today.
Does it? Oh! Where's the...
Yeah, where's the sword?
Where's the sword? Gant team picture added to the court record. Okay. Anyway, I'd like to reminisce all day, but there are matters that need my attention. I'm going to lock up here, so let's go out together.
Oh, but this office... it was a crime scene 2 years ago, wasn't it?
That case has been long since over. There's no need to investigate it anymore. All the same, we'd still like to have a look around. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said there's no need to investigate it anymore. Now hurry up and get out. I have a meeting to attend.
It looks like we aren't welcome.
It seems that case isn't over with yet, after all. I should really reread that. It seems that case isn't over with yet. Oh my god, that wording. What? It seems that this case isn't over with yet, after all.
What do you mean?
Chief Gant denied our request to search the crime scene. That means there must be a reason he doesn't want us looking around in there.
You mean like a clue?
There's got to be a way we can get inside the chief's office. Wait. Oh, no. Oh! February 24th, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department.
Wait, did we check on the Blue Badger? Gumshoe!
Hey, pal! Detective Gumshoe, aren't you supposed to be in a meeting? I'm, just taking a breather. My feet hurt.
From sitting so long?
Actually, from serving everyone coffee. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's still out of the loop. Say, have either of you seen Mr. Edgeworth? Edgeworth? No. Why do you ask? He's under fire from both the police department and the prosecutor's office. It's almost like the battle's between you two in court.
Damn.
That sounds serious.
Is it because of what my sister said? I know she said a lot of stupid shit, but still.
That's basically what it all boils down to. That falsified evidence 2 years ago. Now Mr. Edgewood has the whole world after his blood.
Yikes.
Okay. But why would Edgeworth be blamed? It's not like he knew the evidence was forged. Lana Skye is the guilty party here, isn't she? Regardless, a prosecutor is responsible for the evidence they present in court. Not only that, but as you know, there have been a lot of rumors going around about Mr. Edgeworth. His amazing talent as a prosecutor kept him safe from those who don't like him. But now with this...
Are there really so many people who hate him?
In our world, only those with talent rise to the top. Mr. Edgeworth not only has that, but he's young. There's no better recipe I know of for making enemies. Hey,
Dirk! Oh.
Oh.
I thought I could do this.
Oh. I mean,
Hey, Dirk, keep up the good work!
Yes, sir.
Let's go out for lunch again sometime. My treat.
Yes, sir.
You gotta take me back to that joint sometime, okay, Dick?
Yes, sir. It seems you don't have problems with enemies. Yeah, well, I'm careful not to stick out. Anyway, I'm a bit worried about him. Under all this pressure, I'm afraid Mr. Edgeworth just might crack. Actually, I took a look at the file earlier while the coffee was brewing. He seems genuinely concerned for Edgeworth. Well, did you find out anything? The only evidence Doc left behind during his final attack. His final attack? You mean... when he killed Prosecutor Marshall, who was trying to protect some girl.
Me?
It seems Detective Gumshoe never realized Emma was the girl. That's when he left the most the most incriminating evidence of them all.
Well, what was it?
Oh, let's see. I think it had something to do with the murder weapon. Oh, I forget. Look, it's all written somewhere in here, okay? His powers of recollection never fail to impress.
Felix, shut up. Don't be mean to him. He's adorable. Maybe we should show him the murder weapon. It might jog his memory.
I'll get to that in a second. Joe Dark was 42 at the time of the crime. He was just your run-of-the-mill businessman. A businessman? What made him take to serial killing?
Well, you know, retail makes some people want to murder someone.
One day on his way home from work, he hit someone with his car.
Was his car? So, it was an accident.
An accident? Yes! But it transformed him into an animal.
An animal?
He killed a man that witnessed the accident. Then he killed a lady who saw the second crime. Oh my god, what? It's just going. Okay.
Wait, you're not pressing A?
No, that was auto going.
Damn.
A jogger came upon the scene and was killed as well. Finally, he turned himself in.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Man, Dark was going after a lot of people. Oh my god. Seems he was a pretty careless animal. Of course, this is all conjecture. There wasn't a single shred of evidence. So he turned himself in. Yes, but in the middle of his questioning, he fled and murdered his final victim. Bruh.
Oh.
Bruh. This dude's evil. This dude's actually evil, dude. Oh my god.
I mean, that's why he's called Joe Dark.
Oh. Prosecutor Neil Marshall. That crime was witnessed by someone too, but luckily Dark was arrested on the spot. It's a good thing that last witness wasn't killed. That last witness.
Oh.
AKA Emma. Right. Here. Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Oh, we've already seen this. That's like the third time we've seen this text too.
Yeah. Oh, why is it broken?
Yeah, we've already seen this. Tell you what it is later. Apparently, he's forgotten. Yeah, we've already seen that. Maybe if I showed him the photograph.
Nope.
No. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. I know what he's talking about now. It's not the quote-unquote murder weapon or whatever. It's
It's what it seemed to be the murder weapon.
It's this. About this. Hey, is that? It has a tag attached to it with the label SL9 incident on it. I believe this would be the broken murder weapon you were speaking of. What are you doing with that? Ever since that case was closed, that knife's been locked away in a locker.
On the day Detective Goodman was murdered, this suddenly disappeared from the locker. And was found in Mr. Edgeworth's car muffler.
That's it! Now I remember what that incriminating piece of evidence was. When you showed me that knife, it all came back to me.
Well, what is it, Detective? Quick, before you forget again!
This knife, it was Joe Dark's, wasn't it? That's right. We traced it back to the store he bought it at. Plus, it had fingerprints on his. It had his fingerprints on it too. Yeah.
But no one actually witnessed him using it to murder anyone, right?
That's where his luck ran out. When you take a good look at that knife, you'll see it's broken.
You don't have to take a good look to notice that.
Yeah. Well, anyway, take a guess where the broken off tip of the knife was found. That's what did him in.
Where was it?
The victim, Neil Marshall, was carrying it inside his own body.
Oh.
It was found deep inside the stab wound. Did it match Dark's knife? You bet, down to the last fiber.
That's pretty conclusive.
Neil's autopsy report added to the court record. Switchblade knife updated in the court record. Okay. Well, there you have it, in a nutshell. That's all I know. Can I ask you one more thing? What is it? If it's money you need, you should just ask Chief Gant. It's not money, but it does concern the chief. His office is a crime scene, right? It's where Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered.
The chief's out now and his office is locked. But we'd like to have a look around if that's okay.
Well, any detective's ID card can unlock the door.
What? Really?
But if I let a civilian in there, I'd be charged with breach of trust.
Breach of trust?
Simply put, I'd be canned. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh. Sorry, pal. I don't plan on getting fired because of you.
How about this ID card? It was Detective Goodman.
That won't work either. The data was deleted the day he died.
Oh.
That's really sus. Okay.
Wait, hold on. Wait, that's more suspicious than you said it. How did they know that he was gonna die at the day? Like, what?
Okay, okay. That's what I was suspicious of too, is that if the data was deleted the day he died, who deleted it? Who has the authority to delete that data? It has to be Gant.
Yeah, but like they didn't know his body was found later that day. Like it would have been like already almost night.
Exactly. The only person to know in the exact instant was the murderer, which is Gant.
Oh my gosh.
We've already got this case figured out, man.
Yeah.
So in other words, Gumshoe is our only chance of getting into that office.
Well, if we do that, he's gonna get fired. I wonder if there's something we can show him that would make him change his mind.
I know exactly where this is going. This is going to be the saddest part of the whole thing. You ready for this?
What is it? I don't want to...
February 24th, High Prosecutor's Office, Room 1202. I wonder if Edgeworth is back yet.
There he is! It looks like he's writing something.
What are you doing here? He sure was quick to throw that paper on the floor.
Let's see, it says... Oh, what? Hey Phoenix, what does yaoi mean?
Wait until you're older.
Oh, okay.
Tough day in court, huh? I've had to live the past 2 years with rumors flying around. What's another allegation to me?
Cheer up, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm rooting for you.
That's Edgeworth for you. Always trying to hide his real feelings. So, what do you want? Unlike some people, I don't have all day. I'm just gonna...
Huh.
I wonder what he was writing before.
Come on, Mr. Wright. Let's take a look.
Are you crazy? Edgeworth is sitting right there!
Just distract him. I'll check it out.
Hey, Edgeworth! Is that Detective Gumshoe out the window there? Oh no, he's falling to the ground! Hold on. First, let me see what that girl's doing crawling around my feet. No, 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 no! Don't do that, Edgeworth!
I'm just hugging your legs because you're so hot, Mr. Edgeworth.
He didn't even look!
What? Letter for...
If you'll have a... God, how ironic. God. If you're having trouble reading, I'll read it for you.
Wait, is it because of the joke I made earlier for Jake Marshall?
It says, letter of resignation. Resignation? Edgeworth, you don't mean... No, the ironic part was the fact that he was literally saying, if you're having trouble reading, and I just fucking flubbed.
Oh, that.
How ironic. Let's see. I'm tired, right? I feel as if something inside me has died.
But, Mr. Edgeworth, none of this is your fault.
I know the path I've walked. You don't need to tell me. And the path I've walked hasn't been a just one. I can't forgive myself for what I've done. And no one else should forgive me either. Uh-oh. I think he's serious.
Oh my god. Mr. Wright, please, you have to do something.
This letter of resignation. I wonder if I can use it for anything.
Oh. We gotta go back. Oh.
Well, first things first.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I forgot Edgeworth was still here.
Oh, thanks a lot.
I'm just sorry. We're just cuffed you. Like, he wasn't.
Why do you?
So sad.
See, this is the reason why I don't wear the color blue. I wear the color red because it attracts people. See, it's scientifically proven that the color red can attract people, mostly females.
Are you saying that Edgeworth got bitches on his dick?
I mean, okay.
This is like...
Okay, just saying, before anyone freaking goes after me for saying that, that is something that I have read. I have read that before. I don't know if I really believe in that fact, or opinion, I don't even know, that bit of information, but I just... You know, it's something that I've read, and I went along with it, and I proved that it was false.
Honestly, like, I thought you were gonna go direction is like, no evidence, no witness, no bitches.
No bitches? No bitches, right?
Classic Phoenix Wright.
Classic Wright. Unable to get bitches.
The only got wet was a cemetery body.
No, okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. There's no excuse for what I've done. 2 years ago, I used false evidence to obtain a guilty verdict. That's what it all breaks down to, and nothing I do can erase that fact. But you didn't know, did you? I mean, that the evidence was falsified. The police department and the prosecutor's office share a bond of trust. If that bond is broken, we stand to lose everything. The police department's error is my error, my responsibility as the prosecutor in charge. That fact remains the same, no matter what excuses I might have.
Mr. Edgeworth.
I take pride in my work. So tell me why. Why has it all come to this? Even Edgeworth can't keep this kind of emotion bottled up. Are you up for the trial tomorrow? First last year's trial and now this one. It seems all you do is worry about me. To be honest, you're getting on my nerves.
But Mr. Edgeworth, you can't just walk out on trial.
Tomorrow's the last day. It's too late to change prosecutors. I'll bet that's what my superiors are banking on. I never thought that case would come back to haunt me like this.
What is that?
What do you mean? The list of evidence. It seems too short. Most lists run twice as long. It's only half as long as most lists? That is odd. After Neil Marshall was murdered, I became prosecutor for that case. I may not have been a part of the investigation, but I knew what I had to do. Use the evidence I was given to prove the suspect guilty. That was really the only thing on my mind at the time.
Say, we just saw a picture taken around that time.
That picture. Something seems strange about it. Something seems off about this picture. Let's see.
Wait, do you mean the one that was in the office?
Yeah, they're talking about the same thing that we were just like going on about with the King of Prosecutors Award. They're talking about the same thing. Could you tell us again about what happened that day? The day Detective Goodman was murdered? You were participating in a ceremony over at the station, right? I never cared for ceremonies, but I had to attend that one.
Because you were awarded for this?
Those receiving awards can't exactly skip out on the ceremony. I finished up at the office in the morning, then drove over to the police department. You finished up at the office? Yes, just odds and ends, clerical stuff. I didn't plan on returning to the office that day.
So he just drank his heart out.
That is, until I was asked to take something back.
Oh? Take something back?
This.
Oh yeah, Chief Gant asked you to hold on to that, didn't he?
Yes, it was a piece of evidence in a case that was closed half a year ago. He asked me to bring it back to the prosecutor's office. That's the story we heard yesterday. So, you came back here to the prosecutor's office because the chief asked you to? That's right. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright. You know, it wouldn't hurt if you just put this up somewhere, like on a shelf. That has no meaning for me anymore. What do you mean, anymore? That's who I was last year. What good is it to dwell on the past? He's asking me?
Why can't he just accept it graciously? Actually, something's been troubling me about this shield. Look! Do you notice anything different?
Different?
Yeah, don't you remember? The other shield in the court record.
I guess I'd better present this other shield. Okay. This picture was hanging on the wall in Chief Gant's office. Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He had just started making a name for himself. Looks like this was taken when he received the King of Prosecutors trophy.
Speaking of that, there's something that bothers me.
Yes.
The trophy Mr. Marshall's holding. It's a little different than yours.
Yes, you're right. Ah, I remember now. Remember what? That was the official prosecutor's trophy. Oh, that was what the official prosecutor's trophy looked like until 2 years ago. There's a story behind its design.
A story?
Sounds interesting. Would you mind telling it to us? It's simple, really. Contradiction. That's what the award's based on.
Contradiction?
Oh, here we go. Okay, this is something that is like super duper untranslatable, so bear with me. This award originates from an ancient Chinese tale. In Chinese, the word contradiction is written with 2 characters. The first means halberd, and the second means shield. Have you heard this story? Me? Oh, sure. Everyone knows that. Why don't you tell it, though? For Emma's sake. Very well. Okay.
Mr. Wright, I know about this story already.
Long ago, in the kingdom of Chu, there was an arms merchant. One day, he presented the king with 2 items. The first was a halberd he claimed could slice through any shield or armor. The second was a shield he claimed could withstand any weapon.
Wait
a minute! Objection! Those claims contradict each other! Very perceptive. But then again, you've heard this story before, right? Anyway, as you mentioned, the very descriptions of these items discredit them both. When the king pointed this out, the merchant was left speechless. And thus the Chinese word for contradiction was born.
Oh, I see. So the chipped shield and the broken knife symbolize.
Precisely so. They symbolize the merchant's items. Yeah, so, yeah, that whole story that he just said, yeah, that is pretty much how it went. And it is very, very untranslatable. Because, literally, that basically means nothing towards the word contradiction in English. In Japanese, the word for contradiction is mujin, which is written out as Edgeworth states. So, yeah, a little bit of a Japanese lesson. The ancient tale ends with the merchant at a loss for words. But it's in our nature to pursue matters to their conclusion, even if it results in something as ugly as this.
Wow. Thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. I learned something new today.
That's funny. If that's so, then why were you only given a shield? You'll have to ask Chief Gant. 2 years ago,
I play Pokemon Shield.
he played Pokemon Sword. That imbecile. Sword is the worst version of the game.
Are you speaking for experience?
Yeah, dude. I'm not gonna say anything about that experience. I'm just gonna let that one go. 2 years ago, he had the halberd part of the award abolished. Chief Gant. Prosecutor's trophy updated in the court record. Cool! Okay. You've reached the end of the video, but hold it! You should try clicking the subscribe button. It'll make sure that you don't miss any uploads that we do in the near future.